Everyone, it's your cousin, Kitwana. What the heck has been happening with Disney Store, respectively Disney Parks, Lion King plushies over the past couple of years? I mean, until about the middle of the last decade, the Disney Store has been producing very decent Lion King plushies. Actually, some of the all-time best Lion King plushies of all toy companies ever. For example, with this sitting adult Nala from 2011, from their iconic 2011 line celebrating the Blu-ray release, and this one still happens to be one of my all-time favorite Lion King plushies ever. But in recent years, we were ending up with something like this, where I am really asking myself, what are the Disney Store toy designers in Burbank smoking when looking at these faces. These two I have gotten in 2017. These are actual 2017 plushies. I got these during my most recent trip to Walt Disney World, which happened to be in March 2017. Found them at the Animal Kingdom Park while looking for some Lion King merchandise, and these were the only plushies of Simba and Nala that they had. I mean, aren't they nightmare-inducing? Let's take a look on Simba. Well, I do appreciate that they have used the same quality plush like on the 2011 Nala. And well, I do appreciate that he has his little tuft and his eyes are nicely embroidered and everything, and it's got the nose holes, the nose looks even and everything, face looks pretty even, but that open mouth, I mean, this is just terrifying. I mean, how did they think this is appealing to a child? I mean, I really cannot see that. It's horrible. And then when we go down, I'll take a look at his right leg and foot, how the foot is crooked inwards. I mean, this is really sloppy manufacturing compared to his left foot, which is relatively fine. That also, well, he does stand, but still, it's you can feel it's not properly balanced out and everything. You can see it even better when you look at it from this perspective. On the other side, you can see the paws and his belly. I mean, the right foot is unacceptable. It's like his right front leg. Crooked in a very unnatural way. And when we look at the tag, it's got the Disney Parks tag with the castle logo, and directly compared with each other, I'd say the Nala Plus is even worse. Take a look at this face. The only positive thing here are again the eyes. The eyes are nicely embroidered, and I like the threads they used for the yellow and green parts of the eye. But the nose doesn't have any holes. How is he able to breathe? I don't know. And how is he able to hunt and eat without any teeth in her mouth? No idea. And that open mouth is just simply just as terrifying as Simba. Simba has at least teeth in there, but Nala does not have any. At least her front legs are relatively fine, but the rear legs are also crooked out in a very weird way. very unnatural for an actual lioness. And when we directly compare them from behind, like this, you can even see that they used an even worse quality plus on the Nala, much shorter pile. Nala's plus is very different compared to the 2011 version. I simply don't understand what's happened here. I know it's probably just butt cuts, but still, you're probably not going to sell as much from your product if you dump it down and simplify it in a way it looks no longer appealing to kids, which are still the main target audience of these plushies. Let's take a quick look on Nala's tag as well. He has the same like Simba, with the Disney Parks castle logo, and this one's already made in Vietnam. As you know, Disney Store and Disney Parks have shifted most of their plushie production to Vietnam in recent years. They are actually made at the same facility where the IKEA plushies are manufactured as well. And besides the eyes and the quality of the plush fabric, the only positive thing I have to say about this Simba plush is the tail, which is not only stuffed but also shaped in a curved pattern. It's actually looking upwards, and when he's sitting, the tail also offers some additional support for the plushie, which is useless anyway because, as I said, his right front leg is just crooked way too much, and he always trips over that leg. See? Like this. Oh well, I wish Disney Store would really go back to paying attention to these little details that their toys were known for in earlier years. But it doesn't seem so that they are going this direction anymore. And unlike Simba's tail, Nala's isn't stuffed. And it's not molded either, like Simba's. Nala's tail is simply the way it is, no stuffing, nothing at all. Just a relatively nice tuft on the end, but still it looks ridiculous, I would say. So, okay, Disney apparently thinks these are adorable plush toys appealing to children. I don't think so. If we compare it again with the 2011 18-inch sitting Nala, and you can clearly see the difference. Nala from the 2011 Blu-ray release line has such an adorable smile, and look at that face. The eyes are so adorable, and she does have nose holes as well. She is so super cute and cuddly, and they use the little bit of a longer pile plus on her. She's super huggable. And has the perfect size, not too big and not too small. Also, she stands really well. Her feet and legs are not crooked in a weird way. It's pretty natural, except she doesn't have a stuffed tail either. But the 2017 Nala is just bad, just really, really bad compared to the plushie that was created for her 6 years earlier. Now I know this is supposed to be young Nala and this one's the adult Nala, but still, I think they could have done a lot better job on her. since there were actually decent Young Nala plushies. Even as late as 2014, for example, and they had the smaller standing ones of Young Simba and Nala. Let me check on the size of these two cuties. See, Simba doesn't even stand properly. You don't take a lot of care. Now we've got 34 centimeters on each of them. That is just under 13.5 inches, so that's a rather weird scale as well. It doesn't add up with the 14 inches they've been doing recently, for example, of this Mufasa here. You can see why is young Simba almost the same height like Mufasa, his daddy. It simply doesn't match up. These plushies simply said they don't make any sense. They look horrible, they are out of scale with the others, and they use a much worse plush, and their craftsmanship just doesn't add up to the quality of the earlier Disney Store plushies. So it looks like Disney Store is really on going downhill. Not just with all the store closures, but also with the quality of their products, which is insane because Disney Store plushies used to be the best for many, many, many years. And it looks like they've gone further downhill since 2017 even, and that's, of course, it's not a surprise given the condition of the world we live in. I found this photo here from summer 2021 online of a Disney Parks Simba plush. It must have been the most recent version. Haven't been to Disney World since 2017, so I can only tell by the photo. And it looks like it's just as nightmare inducing as the 2017 Simba. So this is so sad to see. I wonder what we are going to end up with this summer when the live-action Lion King prequel is supposed to release. Probably going to see another round of cheap Just Play plushies. If they still have the license, like for the first live-action Lion King, so this will be interesting to see. And with that impressive lineup, showing you how Disney Store Lion King plushies went south over the past couple of years, I'm going to say goodbye for now, but be warned, these aren't the only bad Lion King plushies that I have in my collection. If I feel like it, I'll show you another one next week here on Kitwana's Toys, but only if I feel like it. So I'll see if I feel like it next week after these two nightmares. And until then, I say goodbye.